Prepping burnout is real. Maybe we should kind of go over an idea. What do we consider prepping burnout? I look at prepping burnout as, we got to figure out how we're going to take care of ourselves. The regular person, they look at it like, oh, somebody will take care of me. The government will take care of me. And after a while, I get burnt out because I keep thinking, well, do I have enough stuff? Am I doing this right? Is this going to happen by next month? I start getting it's almost a paranoia. And then I get to the point where I just feel like giving up. I don't even want to think about it anymore. I get burnt out. And then what were you thinking?
I'm thinking as prepper burnout to me means I'm burnt out of constantly shopping, organizing, making sure everything is in order, making sure I'm not missing something, making sure my expiration dates are current and I have enough water, I have enough of this, I have enough of that. To me, the organization of it is burning me out. Yeah. So we're thinking on the same lines, but a little different. He's thinking he's burnt out because of all the situations that might happen. He's stressing out about it. I'm burnt out because I'm maybe being the housewife, I'm burnt out on buying the stuff and organizing it and making sure I have a checklist and everything is in order and nothing's expired. I'm not using something and didn't replace it. To me, that's how I feel. I'm kind of burnt out.
And actually, I share that also.
Yeah.
It's kind of a combination. I mean, what do you guys think? Are you kind of at that point? I mean, because I read the comments and I'm starting to see these type of comments. It's not just in our videos. I like to go to other videos, and sometimes I'll just hardly even watch the video. I just go down and start reading comments because it gives me an idea of what people are thinking in general. And it seems like people are kind of like, I'm tired. I'm just tired of this. Is it going to end tomorrow? Or am I ready?
Stress about just thinking about that.
Yeah, just thinking about it.
Because you see things happen all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, this week there's hurricanes. There is ton of earthquakes going on, so you never know what that's going to lead to, and that worries you. And you look at all your situations and you think, well.
Yeah, and then you kind of almost want the world to stop,
Yeah, until you can breathe.
Yeah, so you can breathe, and we really, these things here are what really, causes a lot of our grief. Because you think about, like, I grew up, I could easily say we were preppers growing up.
Yeah.
We didn't call ourselves preppers. I didn't call myself prepper forever. I was just prepared. I was just ready for...
Your parents were prepared.
Yeah, my parents were ready for tough times.
And the reason for that is, a lot of that is they grew up in a depression.
Yes.
They know what it's like not to have food.
Exactly.
And to be hungry and no one there to help you. Because in a situation, things are going to be out of control. Who is going to be there to help you? No one's going to be at your door.
Right.
No one's going to be bringing you food.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
It is, and that's what my parents taught me, to be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
I grew up not asking for help. I grew up that we were prepared to handle just about anything. But the difference is back then we were prepared for what's actual reality.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to kind of think about. What is your reality for the area you live in now?
And situations. Who knows? Tomorrow, one of us might lose our job.
Yeah.
One of you might lose your job. You might hurt yourself. I just talked to a friend of mine. She's been laid up in the hospital for a whole month. So those are the situations you got to be concerned with.
And that's how I think that if you can get away from the burnout is by focusing on that.
Yeah.
Kind of like my parents did. Mm-hmm. Okay, I lived in northwest Montana where we had, we measured snow in feet, not inches. And it got cold and we couldn't even get out our road to get to the store sometimes. So we always were ready. We had frost, and we were prepared for those because that was in our area. So if you're in an area, just start thinking about what do you actually need, and I think that'll really help for
burnout.
For burnout.
Yeah.
And then like Belinda was saying.
Don't think, okay, we're gonna have earthquakes tomorrow. There's gonna be a fire tomorrow. Which you do need to think about those situations, but also not to get burnt out. Concentrate on mainly what you need now.
Yeah, what you need now, and for your area.
Yeah.
If you don't live in an earthquake area, don't worry about it. If you don't live in a hurricane area, don't worry about it, Just worry about the little things. Start little. Kind of bring it in a little bit, Because I think if you're ready for those little things, you're ready for a lot. And then, like as Belinda was saying, and it totally started to make sense to me, the rotation, all that stuff you have to always be thinking about. Do I have gas for the generator? And we're probably going to do a video on this here. Our next video is probably going to be on just this. Do we have gas for the generator? Do we have the right amount of food? Do we have water supplies? Do we have filters, you know? And you get to the point where...
you panic and you stress out.
Yeah, is there a time when
you think about it when you're sleeping? It's
yeah, is there a time you can just stop thinking about it?
Yeah. So I guess what we're trying to say is let yourself take a break.
Yeah.
Let yourself reset. Go outside, enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fiddle in your garden, because that's what I'm about to go do.
Yeah.
Take a drive. You know,
yeah,
plan a mini vacation. Yeah.
Yeah, step away from
a weekend vacation, whatever. Just step away from it and just relax.
Because my guess is probably 99% of you viewers are ready for most things.
Yeah.
I mean, you're way ahead of most people. Like I was saying, the people who think the government's going to take care of. We've talked about one of our neighbors who they buy food just for the day. You know, and so
they're going to learn the hard way.
Yeah,
if something happens.
Yes. So I don't really see a reason why you should be worried, and I don't see a reason why I should be worried, because I know we're way ahead of most people, and I know you are too. So, you know, I think it's a good time, you know, just to step back, relax, stop, you know, get away from this thing for a while.
Yeah.
If you know, it's funny because you go on here and you even try to look at something that's not related to, you know, doom and gloom. It always seems to find you. At least it finds me.
Yes, and but going back to when his parents were when he was growing up, they didn't have this thing here. They just knew that they need to have food on the table. They need to have more than enough. They had to get through winter in case they couldn't get out, and sometimes they could not get out, and that was their main focus. And they just every spring, when it became spring, they replenished and got everything ready, restocked. So when they knew their time for concern was winter, and that's when they needed to make sure they were prepared. So use that scenario. I mean, don't get so burnt out because you're trying to cover everything. Cover what you need for yourself and your family.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple and breathe a little bit, you know?
Relax. Take a vacation.
Take a vacation. And speaking of that, I believe Belinda has a trivia for the day.
And yes, I do. Did you know taking a break is actually good for you? Studies have found that people who take regular vacations or breaks report lower stress levels and better overall mental well-being. In fact, one study found that nearly 90% of people say they felt happier and more refreshed after taking time away from their normal routine, say like work. So if you're feeling burnt out from prepping or just from life in general, you know, remember that taking a break isn't being lazy. Sometimes the most productive thing we can do for ourselves to recharge and reset and come back with fresh eyes is to take a break. So don't let those vacation hours waste away. Use them.
Use them.
Yes.
Yeah, use them.
That's what I tell him.
Yeah, don't hoard the vacation hours. That's exactly right. If you got vacation, take it.
Are you kidding? I got 2 days. I'm on it. I take those 2 days.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Just relax. You know, breathe. You know, just take it. Understand that you're ready. I mean, don't worry about it. Just, you know, you can always add to your stuff, but you really got to mess up at the point you're at right now. So
yeah, if you have enough food to last you 3 months, you're way ahead of the game.
Even 3 days for some people.
3 days, yeah, you're ahead of the game.
Yeah, you know, so give us your ideas. What do you guys think? Are you suffering for that, or have you?
Are you so stressed out that you're losing hair and pulling out your hair?
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. And have you found a way to get through it?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure some of our viewers will love to read the comments on those. So
yes.
Yeah, really, just, you know, let's talk about it.
Let us know if you're burnt out.
Yep, let us know you're burnt out. Hello, my name is Wayne.
I'm Belinda.
And we're Normal Prepping.
And thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.